Hello, I want to talk to you about one of the funnest, most exciting books I've got. It's called Gospel Parallels, a synopsis of the first three Gospels. So what happened was, well, this is the theory. There's several theories, but there's a theory that I really like, which I'll talk about why I find it very persuasive in another video. The theory is Matthew's Gospel was written first for a mainly Jewish audience. Luke's Gospel was then written for a mostly non-Jewish audience. And then St. Peter publicly in Rome had Matthew's Gospel and Luke's Gospel in front of him. He wanted to affirm publicly that though they're both different, they're both authentic Gospels. He, as an eyewitness, standing there, reading them out, saying, yep, these are both authentic. So he used them both in reading out the Gospels, but he added bits. And Mark was writing the whole thing down. So that became Mark's Gospel. So all the ancient, earliest Christian writers were saying, yeah, Mark's Gospel is basically Peter's memoirs using Luke and Matthew. So the fascinating thing about this book is it's got the three Gospels where they talk about the same subject matter. So you can see where Mark's Gospel adds bits that Matthew and Luke don't have. Now, if the theory is right, these bits that were added was St. Peter's own personal eyewitness additions to what wasn't in Matthew and Luke. I think is extremely fascinating. If you don't have a copy of this book at home, you can probably find gospel parallel. You can find gospel parallel charts at least online. So this is brilliant. Okay, so for example, from Mark chapter 1, 32 to 39. Subject matter that Matthew and Luke didn't cover include the whole city of Capernaum coming to the door at night for Jesus to do healing miracles. It includes that night Jesus waking up way before dawn while it was still dark and going off to pray by himself. And then it says that Simon and those who were with him, so instead of saying, the 12 apostles or something like that, it's got Simon, who is Peter, go off. Simon and his companions went off to see him. And they found him and said, everyone is searching for you. So there's a bit of, Peter adding actual conversation that he remembers for when, where's Jesus, went out and find him, he and his companions. And he remembers what he said to Jesus when he found him praying. Everyone is searching for you. And it's got about casting out demons later in Galilee. So you get all these wee personal insights from St. Peter, which I find absolutely fascinating. So I do. And they have, theological significance as well. Peter in Mark uses the word hunted Jesus. They were hunting Jesus down, is the word he used. Jesus is out there praying on his own, but they hunt him down. They won't leave him there in peace. So there's a lot you can, and the idea of Jesus getting up in the middle of the night when everyone's asleep, going out there in the darkness alone to pray. I'm really glad that Peter added that detail in because it's a haunting image. Everyone's asleep, Jesus goes out on his own and prays in the dark, and they wake up and, everyone else wakes up, where is he? And they run out. So, yeah, I commend this to you. Gospel Parallels with the wee eyewitness insights of St. Peter.